Yeah, hi. Hi, folks. Uh, yeah, hi. Hi, folks. Uh, I'm Swapnil. I look after the admissions of Welingkar Institute, Mumbai and Bangalore. I'm also the faculty there for marketing. So today I'm going to talk about why XAT is easy and why my predictions about CMAT. Okay. Can we have the next slide, please? Yeah. So everyone, if I ask people what is easy, I mean, CAT is easy or XAT is easy. Of course, these are the tougher exams. So on a difficulty level scale, let's take CAT and XAT. Maybe these both will rank 8 on 10. Okay, other exams like SNAP and MAT and CMAT maybe lower, maybe 5 or 6, and Maharashtra CET maybe 3 or 4. What I'm trying to get at is this year statistics of CAT. Around 2,55,000 odd people had registered, and 22,000, 2,22,184 have appeared. Okay, so let's take who are serious takers of CAT. Who are there? They are those who get 75% and above. Okay, this you can change it to 80 or maybe lower it to 70. That's up to you. But for discussion's sake, I'm taking the top 25% are the ones who are serious, because that is why they are getting 75% and above. So if you look at the data, you will come to know that it's around 55,500 odd people will be getting around 75 percentile, those who are considered serious. So from 2 lakh 55, the data has come to 5 lakh 55, 55,000 rather, sorry. So what I'm trying to drive the point is very simple. Like XAT 23 prediction is like around 75,000 odd registrations will happen. Okay. The last date is 11 December, of course. I'm sure many of you know. Whether you want to do register or not, after this presentation, you can discuss. 60,000 people who are likely to be appearing. But the most important stat is the competition will be between 15,000 who will probably get 75 percentile and above. So if you look at the statistics, this itself will tell you that with respect to CAT, the competition is almost 1/4 in XAT. So in a relative exam, what happens is, even if you score low, so let's take CAT, if you want to take, if you want to, I mean, look at 99 percentiles, so you will probably have to score around 40 to 45% of the marks, okay, percent of the marks. If you look at XAT, this will come down to, let's say, 30% of the marks. So just because it is 30% of the marks, it makes it tougher? No, I don't think so, because it's a relative exam. It's a relative exam, and you get a relative grading, which is called percentile. So it matters. What matters in these exams is the competition. So this stats prove that XAT is one of the easiest exams in the country, because only 15,000 people will be a competition at the end of the day. So you look at other exams like CMAT as well, or maybe Maharashtra CET as well. So there the competition is sky high. So Maharashtra CET, 1 lakh people register. Similarly, CMAT, even the takers are lower, but they are all serious. So what happens in relative exam? Your percentile depends on the number of takers. So that has been consistently around these figures. So that is why I'm claiming that it is one of the easiest exams. Okay. So all those who are disheartened by CAT or not performed, or maybe have a hand on your heart and then decide whether you have given the really good attempt for CAT. If the answer is no, then you should look at XAT, because that's the next big exam in the country, and many of the top B schools take XAT. Okay, next slide, please. So these are the circles of aspirations which I was talking about. So IIMs, of course, through CAT. Okay, Bajaj, you can look at through CAT, XAT, CMAT as well. SPJN as now from this last 2 years is only taking CAT. Okay, MDI same. So some of the IITs. Okay, so all of these are circular aspirations. And now, suppose you're not fitting into this, we have to go to the next circle of aspiration, like the IMT Ghaziabads of the world, TAPMI of the world, JIM, Great Lakes, and of course Wellingkar. So all of these colleges, if you're not in the first bracket, you at least try to be in the second bracket. And all of these exams, all of these colleges rather, takes that. Hence, I request all of you in this webinar to look at that with a different lens. Look at it as one of the easiest exams to crack because of the competition which is lower. Next slide, please. So also, these are the sectoral programs you can look at. Okay, what you have to do is you have to look at, let's say, media. If you're from BMM background, look at media, mass media as one of the options. So MICA is one of the best colleges in the country. So IIMC is there in Delhi, SIMC is there, and of course Wellingkar Bombay also runs this program in mass media, which is called media entertainment in Wellingkar. MICA calls it communications. So and the other sectoral program is really doing well is rural management. Rural management is I mean, many people have myth that they have to go in tier 2, tier 3 towns and they'll be like a villager kind of jobs. No, it means that you are a corporate manager with rural insights. That's the actual definition, because you will be sitting in Maker Chamber 6 in Nariman Point, Bombay, and designing strategies for, let's say, a person who is in Jabalpur, or maybe some interiors of Ranchi or whatever, I mean, in the country, because that's where rural India resides, and 60% still resides in rural Indias, and they have purchasing power. Okay, many of them. So what are your strategies to tap those? Okay, that is an interesting thing to look at. So IRMA runs that program, XM Bhubaneswar runs, Welingkar Bombay runs. Okay, and talk of the town, I'm sure everyone knows about this, that business analytics has been phenomenally doing well, not just in Wellinkar, but all the colleges who run this program. So Great Lakes is the pioneer in that in the country. So you can look at them. Then Jim is there, and we run this program in both Mumbai and Bangalore. So these are some sectoral programs where you can look at. Okay, with respect to that score. Next slide, please. Okay, so coming down to that paper pattern, which I'm sure Akif will be and Rajesh sir will be in a more, I mean, better position to rather discuss this. So I'll just look at the cutoffs. What could be the cutoff? So expected cutoff in all three, like decision making, verbal ability, and quantitative, will be around 999. This is a ballpark figure. Okay, and this year again they have introduced GK and essay writing, which was missing. Okay, so but GK and essay writing has no percentiles. Okay, so the top 75 questions you need to, of course, look at them and try and get 30-35 marks to get closer to 99 percentile. So the section part 1 is going to be 165 minutes and part 2 is going to be 25 minutes, but you're not going to be judged for that 25 minutes. If you're applying to other colleges, of course, you're applying to XRI, then of course this GK and essay writing will come into play. So accordingly play your cards. Next. So just to give you a glimpse, like Jim, Goa, Great Lakes, Wellingkar, and KG Somai cutoffs will be in CMAT will be in 90s. Okay, Wellingkar will be 80, 85. Same way, Great Lakes will be around 85. Jim, Goa will be around 97 for CMAT. But for that, you just see the cutoff percentiles. Okay, you'll come to know between 70 to 85. You have all these great institutes to look at. Okay, hence you must try and use that in a different lens. Next, please. So CMAT paper pattern as we go ahead. So CMAT pattern, CMAT exam, I mean colleges which take CMAT exam is Great Lakes, of course, Wellingkar is there, Jim is there. Okay. So they are from what we have done from last year is they have made mandatory innovation and entrepreneurship, which was optional. Okay. So quant, logic, GK, okay, language, these were all now become 20 marks. Okay. All of them. So 100 marks, 100 questions, 400 marks, and good attempts will be between 70 to 80. So you're looking at 300, maybe 300 and closer to between 300 to 350, depending on the paper difficulty of paper. So closer to 350 will get you the top colleges. Next. Okay, see, these are the some of the placements which have happened in Wellingkar, Mumbai, and Bangalore, the top companies. So thank you for giving me this opportunity, and all the best. And may you register for that and crack that and apply to good B schools in the country. One of them being, of course, Wellingkar Institute, Mumbai or Bangalore. Thank you. And if there are questions, you can type in the chat box. I'm sure from 2 IIM, Akif will reply to them or someone from his team.